Boker Tov, Boker Or, Boker Tov, Boker Or, Yai Boker Or, Hine Matov, Hine Matov, Hine Matov, Umanayim, Shevet Kulanu, Boker Tov, Boker Or, Hine Matov, Hine Matov, Yai Boker Tov, friends. Boker Or. Good morning. Good light. Hine Matov Manayim Shevet Kulanu Yachad. How wonderful it is that we can be together, that we can connect each morning at 9:30 and just connect with each other. And so that we are grateful, and it is good to be with you. You are light, we are light. We all help each other in this, on the journey. And so wanted to take a moment to give you an update. The girls are doing well. Goldie and Hazel are growing, and they're doing everything they're supposed to. And I wanted to give you an update on that. And just wanted to say that we're all hanging in there, and we're doing the best that we can in the circumstances. And so I was driving back this morning. Once a month I have to go to get this asthma injection at the infusion center at St. Francis. And I'm driving back and I'm like, what am I going to speak about today? Which Middah am I going to choose today? What is on my heart? And immediately what came to me is concentration. And when we have a lot of things going on, and we have lots of stress or sadness or whatever, it's really hard to concentrate. And as I was driving in the traffic, I'm like, this is annoying. Should I talk about annoyance? Or is it because I'm having trouble concentrating when I know I have to be somewhere and all this traffic is happening and I am not going to have enough time to get back in time? And the concentration is definitely the issue, and it's not so much the annoyance, although annoyances for all of us are hard to do. So let's take a little bit of time to do a little mindfulness. Let us wake up this body a little bit. And I'm going to do it sitting this morning. If you want to stand, you can stand, however you want to do it. But I'm going to encourage you to put your palms together and place the thumbs directly on your chest, in the center of your chest. I invite you to close your eyelids if you'd like. If you want to keep them open, you can. And just get silent for a moment. And in that silence, perhaps you can feel your heartbeat and note what that rhythm feels like. Does it feel like it's beating hard? Does it feel like it's beating slowly? Does it feel like it's beating at a pace that feels like it's really racing? What is that heartbeat feel like? And as you breathe in and breathe out, perhaps you can hear your breath. Hopefully there's no wheeze. Hopefully you can just breathe in and breathe out comfortably. And feel your heartbeat. I invite you to take your palms and place them all the way out, right and left. Place the palms down, face down. Take your right thumb and rotate it to the right, so now your palms are facing upwards. And let's move our hands, the palms up all the way to the top and put them together and look up, a little back bend. And breathe right there. Breathing them down to the center line, center of your chest. Stay there for a moment and breathe. And we'll repeat that one more time. All the way out, both sides, palms down. Take our thumbs, rotate them to the right. Raise up, palms together. Take a breath there. In and out. Down to the center line. And breathe. I invite you to take your palms, place them on your thighs or your knees, wherever you're comfortable. And take another breath in and a breath out. I invite you to take your right palm, place it on your left thigh, rotate to the left, looking backwards. Coming back to the center, palms back on both of your thighs, knees. Take your left palm, place it on your right thigh, and look to the right. Return to your center. Sorry about Izzy. Place both palms on your thighs again. Close your eyelids for a moment here. Okay, Izzy, stop. Check it. Shh, shh, shh. Stop. Oh, Izzy. Izzy's also having some trouble concentrating because we had a little flood this morning, and so the plumber is here, and whenever someone rings the doorbell, he needs to check them out, and Sharon only opened my door halfway and he didn't leave, and so he's still hearing the plumber, and he thinks that he's the German Shepherd security guard. It's okay, Izzy. So let's breathe a little bit here. And then shake out your arms. Shake out your wrists. Shake out your fingers. Just shake it all out. Move your shoulders around. And here we are. Let's learn a little bit. Annoyances or concentration. Annoyances or concentration. Annoyances or concentration. Well, it's hard to concentrate when there's annoyances, and when the dog is barking and you're trying to lead a service that tends to be an annoyance, but it's really because you're trying to concentrate. So today we're going to look at concentration on focusing. The phone rings, the phone buzzes, the doorbell rings, the doorbell chimes, the dog is barking, email comes in, someone texts you, someone needs something right away. What happens? There's just too many things, too many impulses all happening at the same time. As we age, it's hard to process all of those things at one time. I remember working as a nurse years ago, and I was able to multitask, and many things would be happening all at once, and I was able to concentrate and know what had to be happening next, and what to do, and who to call, and what doctor to page, and what medication to give, and what bell to answer, and who was standing in front of you, and what family member needed you immediately that was waiting in the hall as you were trying to go medicate someone for pain, or even worse, an emergency. And when I was younger, I was able to concentrate and multitask, and as you age, it doesn't seem to be as easy. And so how do we deal with all of the distractions, so many distractions in our lives? How do we focus? The question is, how do we concentrate? The phone rings, the phone buzzes, the doorbell chimes, the dog barks, emails come in, someone's texting you, someone needs something right away, and then all of a sudden you forgot what you were doing. Even if you try to remember what you're doing, there's so many distractions, and all of them are urgent. It's hard to know where you left off and what needs to happen first. Are we able to focus on the things that are important in our lives? For me, one of the things that I do when I need to focus is I sit down and close my eyelids and take a moment to breathe. Because I'm not concentrating anyway, and I'm not able to figure out what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing first. So I try and reset. And the way I reset is closing my eyelids, taking a breath in and out. Breath in and a breath out. Sometimes that doesn't work. I need to take another breath in or out. Sometimes I need to go to my harmonium and play something and chant. Sometimes I need to sing. Sometimes I need to pray. But whatever I need to do is I need to reset. If I'm having trouble concentrating or having trouble focusing because of all of the distractions that are happening all at one time, it only gets worse when you try and figure out what you should do first. And so therefore, I call that a reset. Take a moment to reset, and sometimes it's 2 or 3 or 4 minutes that I need to reset, and then I'm able to focus once again. Are you easily distracted? Can you ignore the many impulses and process one thing at a time? Can you figure out what's the most important and take care of that and not lose concentration and deal with each thing that comes? Put it on a list and say, okay, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that. Yep. I need to do that. And then do one thing at a time. Do you focus your mind energy to complete the task, or are you easily distracted like many of us? Or do you just say, I can't deal with this, and do nothing? Do you strive to finish one thing at a time, even though the impulses and the knowledge in your brain that says, they need me, she needs me, he needs me, I need to get this done, that has a timeline, that phone is ringing, that text I need to answer, and my dishwasher is flooding. How do we concentrate? How can we focus each task with intensity as if it was like a work of art? Concentration is a state of mind. Concentration doesn't ignore others. Rather, it's intense focus on doing one thing at a time will achieve solutions. Concentration is vital for our work, our projects, our aspirations, our growth, our health. It is not good to do many things at once. If there's to have anything that has any sort of perfection, it requires concentration. So we need to look at the others as annoyances, put them on the side or write them on a list, and when they're overwhelming, reset. Reset when they're overwhelming and do one at a time. Perhaps you turn off your phone or your tablet or your computer for an hour while you're doing a task to avoid the distraction and fully invest yourself in that project or in that phone call or in that task that has to be completed. Perhaps you commit to an hour, 2 or 3 every day, different times, where you're going to be technology free in order to concentrate on you. It's one thing about concentrating on the things that you have to do, but then there's another thing, and that's you. When we think about the flight attendant who says, in the event of an emergency and the oxygen comes down, put the oxygen on yourself before helping your child. We need to be able to take care of our minds, our bodies, our souls, before we can do for others. Are we able to commit to ourselves? Are we deserving of it? Well, even if we don't think that we're deserving of ourself, self-preservation, that we have to do what we have to do because others are waiting. Know this, that in order to do for others, one must take care of their own soul, their own body, their own heartbeat, and their own breath. Perhaps we can find something that we've been doing that has been perhaps too demanding or an annoyance or taking toll on our ability to concentrate. And avoid doing it. Avoid doing it. Reset it. Reset yourself. Put it on a list. And then get to it when you can. Be fully engaged with whatever it is that you need to do at this moment. Complete the task. And go on to the next. For we are only one human being. We are Judaism fueled by love. Rabbi Jen and I love you. And in this time of chaos and confusion, concentrate on one thing at a time. Have a great day. Rabbi Jen will see you tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday at 9:30. Praying that you'll have a good day. The sun is out there. Please make sure you use your sunscreen and get outside and smell the flowers and see the greenery. Take a walk if you can. Be kind to yourself. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai. Love you.